Hi, my name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here on the LameCraft server. And as you can see behind me, we have started our little village. It's looking good, man. It's looking very good. I've got some grass that's just growing here on the ground, just spreading. This is not the final placement. We're gonna bring this down a block, but I just wanted to start getting a stock of grass. That way, when we are ready to start laying down a path, we can go ahead and do so. So, I think what we're going to do today is we've got two buildings right now. I think what I want to try and accomplish is build the other 6. So we've got 6 layouts that we've got to get set up. And actually, let's bring that down a bit. Let's do 5 because I don't want to work on the automatic wool farm just yet. But yeah, overall, these buildings are starting to take shape. As you might notice, we've got a little bit different decoration on them. So I brought in some of the mushroom blocks just to give it a bit more, just a bit more design to it. So this isn't final. We'll probably add like some shutters or some more fence posts just to give it a bit more depth. But yeah, as you can see inside, we brought some bookcases in. I've got some sea lanterns in here to handle the light, so in the roof as well. And yeah, everything is taking shape. And I'm kind of playing around with two different styles as far as the mushroom blocks go, because I haven't quite decided, do I want to go with the white, do I want to go with the brown, or do we need to decide? Maybe some have brown, maybe some have white, maybe we even bring in some of the red blocks. I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. Inside here, just a single fireplace. So we'll probably add our workstations here along this wall, maybe back here as well. And then up here again, we've added some more sea lanterns just to give us some light up here. Second floor will be bedrooms, of course, for these two buildings. The first floor will probably have a smattering of like tables, just to kind of showcase some of the wares. As well as the workstations. So yeah, I think it's time for us to go ahead and get started on building the rest. Alright, here we go. Doing a little flyover, and everything is coming together. Making progress, slow progress, but we've started to lay out some paths. And yeah, our first 4 buildings are up. So much more work to do. This is gonna take a while, but I'm really digging how this is all looking. So our 2 original buildings, we've got another one, and yeah, I was starting to feel like this one and this one were looking too similar. So I did a couple different things. One, I added some grooves to the top of the roof just to kind of set it apart, you know. And then I took out the mushroom blocks from the front, from these front window areas, and added some fence posts, added a nice little garden, changed up how the roof was being laid out, which I think works pretty well. This one is probably my favorite right now. I mean, you should notice it's a little smaller. We're also doing a few more things with the roof, and a little bit of a design there. Plus, we've added a little bit of a jet out. I think I'm going to add another slab up top just so it looks a little even. And then, yeah, coming in here, we've got our fireplace, but we've got our first building that has a basement. So I think we're going to lay down some carpet down here. Maybe add the beds over here. That way, it's a little cozy. It's a little cozier down here. We don't need 2-story buildings for each building. We can handle a lot of our stuff. We can handle it with basements, especially when we're close to the edge like this. I think that's a good use of that land. So yeah, that is the progress. But I think there is quite a bit more that we need. That we need to accomplish. So let's get back into it. Just like that, we have the beginnings of a beautiful, beautiful village. I am so in love with everything we were able to do. Just the little tiny details. Each one, same palette, just something a little bit different. So here we've got, in this house, I've got 2 spots. I'm thinking either blast furnaces or smokers. Kind of depends on what we're gonna put here in this house. And then yeah, put the stairway on the outside. So we've got like a secondary suite area for. We could put 2 beds and some other furniture and whatnot in here. I think that would be pretty stellar. We didn't use any mushroom blocks, but that's okay. Over here we did though, and this turned out crazy. This was definitely not the plan. Again, carrying that Bob Ross style, just playing with stuff, seeing what happens. So I think there is one change I want to make here, and that is I think this dock should extend out a little bit. I do want to be mindful of where the biome ends, but yeah, I think we can extend the oak slabs out just a little bit further to have a proper dock. But then the actual house entrance would be over here. And yeah, we would have a few beds. Instead of a standard fireplace, we would just have just 2 furnaces that are expelling their exhaust up top. Over here, played with a few different like some designs with these stairs. I think it turned out pretty well. This is a block. Generally speaking, a block house. I didn't do an actual proper roof. Man, I'm falling over the place. I did do like an actual proper roof, and I kind of didn't really even do this house normally, this shop normally. So normally, you know, how we've been doing it is the main door is leading to, like the main door off the path is leading to the shop. But this house, we're going to be treated a little bit differently. So we're going to have like 2 beds right here. But the actual shop is back here. So the actual shop entrance would be over here. So kind of small. Again, I put some campfires down, but I'm going to cover those with something. Again, maybe smokers, maybe cauldrons if we wanted to do a leather worker here. And yeah, I did try to do a little bit of variation with the type of chimneys. So this one has 2 of the stacks. I think that was nice. This one over here, you can't really see it, I guess, but yeah, this one over here also has like a double stack, but they're together. And this one again, just kind of happy accidents, right? I wanted it like a gap so that there was like a 1 block gap in between chimneys, but you can't really wrap trap doors around that. So yeah, so I've got this little design here in the middle of this upside down stair and a regular stair for the roof. I think that turned out nice. And then yeah, outside of that, we also hung up some lanterns from some street posts. That way, this whole area is lit. So we've got lanterns pretty much on the sides and the front of all buildings, but there were some gaps that were pretty dark. So we threw up some street lamps, and I think that turned out pretty well. So overall, made a lot of progress. I always underestimate how long it's going to take to actually do something, though. But so we didn't finish. We didn't finish. We've got 1 building left. That well, really two buildings. And realistically, if we're being honest, there's 3 buildings because we're also talking about doing like some kind of chapel or whatnot along the at the end of this path. But yeah, overall, I think we did some good things. So let's go ahead, do a quick flyover. And yeah, this is turning out super nice. Again, we started off with a mushroom island, and we're kind of transforming it. We're putting some grass down. We're putting some stone paths down, which I think feels super cool. We are going to bone meal a little bit, so that it's not straight grass. We do want some flowers and some other stuff up here. Some tall grass. I think would look pretty cool. I need to figure out how we're going to do the edges. So I've kind of left that plain because I don't necessarily want just the grass out, So maybe we just have some cobblestone to make sure that the grass isn't right up on the edge, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we'll do because we're gonna do that on the next episode. And also on the next episode, I think we're going to start moving in. We're going to start moving some villagers in. So a lot of breeding to get some villagers over here. I'm thinking I want to retain the two villagers that we have right now over at the breeder. So pick up two new villagers, bring them over two at a time, or one at a time, really. That way, they are getting the profession that we're looking for. So we'll do one house at a time kind of thing. We'll put 2 workstations, 2 beds, and then once they're over here, then we'll use them as the breeders because they're really going to have to populate the rest of this village. But overall, I'm super happy with how this has turned out. I'm curious what you think. Leave some comments. Let me know. Did we do well? Did we do well here? Is this coming out the way you were expecting? Are you digging the theme? Again, we're using the same palette for each building, but each building is different, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, I feel. So, anyways, my name is Mighty Beard. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe if you would like to be notified anytime there are new episodes. That's going to be it. We will play Minecraft together very soon. Later.